I love movies, and with Memorial Day right ahead of us, it's a great time to talk with Alicia Malone. And Alicia is from Fandango, 2017 Summer Movie Preview. Alicia, thanks so much for being with me today.
Thanks for having me, Jay. I can't wait to tell you about all these movies.
Well, you know, there's a couple I'm really looking forward to because I've watched every preview under the sun. Two that I'm looking forward to are Dunkirk and Wonder Woman. I cannot wait to see those two. Tell me about those.
Yeah, these are two great picks. So you've got Dunkirk, which has been directed by Christopher Nolan, who did Inception and the Batman trilogy. It's based on a true story from World War II about the Battle of Dunkirk, where civilian ships had to go in to save the Allied forces. This is a movie that you want to see on IMAX. A lot of it's been shot on IMAX cameras, so the big battle scenes you'll want to see on the biggest screen possible. It stars Tom Hardy and also Harry Styles from One Direction. I can't wait to see him in his feature film debut. And then Wonder Woman. It's been too long since we've seen a female standalone superhero film, and Gal Gadot had that great moment in Batman vs Superman. Now she gets her own origin story set during World War I, starring Chris Pine. I used to dress up as Wonder Woman when I was young, and I love the idea that girls can now have this, superhero to look forward to and look up to and dress up as. And if you go on Fandango and you buy a gift card, you can get special Wonder Woman themed gift cards. I'm buying everything Wonder Woman this summer. It's my favorite.
And you're doing the Wonder Woman pose there too with your arms. Well, you know, for the family, there's two coming out, two great movies. Pirates of the Caribbean makes another appearance with another sequel, and then we have Despicable Me 3, and I loved all of those movies.
Yeah, so Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. This is the fifth film in the franchise. It's coming 6 years after the last movie. You've got Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp, back on the big screen. I love him as this character. I think he does it so perfectly. A lot of action in this movie. It's got Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley back again. And then Despicable Me 3, brilliant for young kids. It's got the Minions. I mean, I don't think there's a bigger selling point than the Minions. They're so popular all over the world. And you've got Steve Carell back voicing Groot, and this time he has to find his twin brother, who's also voiced by Steve Carell. Double Steve Carell.
Now, so you are a movie buff. You said, what are you looking forward to?
I will have to recommend a film that I've actually already seen twice before, but it's well worth putting on your radar. It's a smaller movie. It's called Baby Driver, and it's about a getaway heist driver played by Ansel Elgort. It also has John Hamm and Kevin Spacey. There's a romance in the film too, but the coolest thing is that it's all set to music. It's an original story, and it's choreographed to music. So you've got the bank robbery scenes, you've got the car chases set perfectly to this soundtrack. Fun to watch on the big screen with surround sound with a huge crowd. It's a smaller movie, but I highly recommend you look out for it, directed by Edgar Wright.
Now, I know why I love to go to movies, Alicia. Why do you think people, during the summer especially, love to just get into a movie theater, sit back and watch that movie in front of them?
Well, I think it's so much fun to do on your holidays when you have time off. I think it's also great to escape the heat and get into that air conditioning. And summer is all about these big movies. And I think the great thing about these big blockbusters is that it gets us out of the home and gets us around people. It's a shared experience. We don't have that many of these shared experiences left these days when we're all on our iPhones. So I love the fact that you can go into a movie theater, you can all laugh together, you can jump in fright together, and you can enjoy these huge spectacles that you have to see on the big screen. You can't watch them at home.
And we have a new Tom Cruise movie coming out, The Mummy.
Yeah, The Mummy. This is a reboot of the franchise, starring Tom Cruise alongside Russell Crowe and Sophia Boutella, who is in Kingsman, and she plays the Mummy. The cool thing about this is it's going to be the first movie in the Universal Studios monster franchise. So Universal have all the classic monster movies like Frankenstein and The Mummy. They're going to bring them all back onto the big screen, and I think eventually they're all going to come together, which sounds really exciting, and I can't picture it, so I can't wait for that.
And I'm going to guess Australia. Are you from Australia?
Yes, that's right.
So you and Russell Crowe. I think Russell Crowe's from there too. And then you talked about there's some movies. We'll have to have you back because during Christmas season we're going to have a new Star Wars. We're going to have so many different movies. So hopefully we can have you back again.
I'd love to come back and tell you all about those. Thank you, Jay.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Bye, you too.